Greetings from the team at Georgia Aquarium. While we're close to the public, we're excited to share an in-depth and personal look into Georgia Aquarium galleries. For the next 10 minutes, you'll have the opportunity to check out Southern Company River Scout from the eyes of our very own team. We hope you find this fun and engaging. As an added treat, get ready to enjoy some insider knowledge and some fun facts about our resident animals. If you have any questions at the conclusion of the video, we invite you to email us at marketing@georgiaaquarium.org. Are you ready? Put on your gaiters because we're heading into Georgia Aquarium's freshwater gallery. Welcome to River Scout. 71% of the Earth is covered in water, but only 2.5% of the Earth's water is fresh. Though a tiny fraction of the water on our blue planet, it holds a diverse world of life. You see, rivers are a source of life for animals, people, and cultures throughout the world. In the next couple of minutes, we'll explore the wide diversity of animals found in the rivers of Africa, South America, Asia, and right here in Georgia. We begin our River Scout journey by taking a look at our first window, the Amazon Exotics exhibit. Filled with bright lighting, live plants, and teeming with life, you'd probably say we're looking at a saltwater exhibit. But that's not the case. We bet you didn't realize that freshwater habitats could be so colorful. The exhibit is definitely proof that these colors are not specific to the oceanic reefs of the world. The vibrant fish seen in this exhibit can be found in South America's Amazon River. From the lands of South America, we take a quick trip across the Atlantic to a continent known for its deserts. But Africa is also known to be home to three of the largest freshwater lakes on our blue planet: Lake Victoria, Lake Tanganyika, and Lake Malawi, along with Africa's rivers and smaller lakes, are home to an abundance of life. The fish you see in this exhibit are called cichlids. Cichlids are one of the largest families of freshwater fish with approximately 1,350 species, and more species yet to be discovered. Fun fact and new word. Are you ready? Some of these fish are endemic to Lake Tanganyika, meaning they're only found in this lake and nowhere else in the world. As you can see, they come in a variety of shapes and sizes. One cichlid you may be familiar with is the tilapia, or the freshwater angelfish. As we continue into our gallery, we look above our heads and to our right. Here we see freshwater fish native to North America. Exotic-looking fish swim alongside well-known game fish, some of which you might even recognize from your hometown. Some of these residents in our overhead river include black crappies, which are found in the Atlantic watershed from Virginia to Florida, the Gulf of Mexico drainage, Great Lakes, and Mississippi River Basin. We'll also meet some larger and perhaps more familiar fish like common carp and big-mouth buffalo. Did you know that the big-mouth buffalo can weigh up to 70 pounds or 32 kilograms? Our overhead river runs throughout this gallery and holds approximately 45,000 gallons of water, or about half the water in this gallery. Tunnels wind throughout the habitat, allowing guests an even more immersive experience. Rainbow fishes are a distinctive and awfully brightly colored group of freshwater fishes found in Australia and New Guinea. New Guinea's rugged terrain and many freshwater environments make it an ideal place for these fish to live. Because many lakes and rivers in New Guinea are secluded and self-contained ecosystems, many species of rainbow fish can only be found in a specific lake or freshwater system there. As we continue, get ready to see some very familiar animals, especially if you live in the state of Georgia. A variety of turtles inhabit Georgia's ponds, swamps, and rivers. So on a hike, or even sometimes in your own backyard, it's not uncommon to see these reptiles. In this habitat, we showcase some of those animals, including the eastern river cooter, razorback musk turtle, and yellow-belly slider. The design of this habitat allows you to view the reptiles both above and below the water as they bask on logs and forage in the substrate. Here, we find the archerfish. These fish are among the most unique hunters in the aquatic world. Actually, Their name might give you a clue in their hunting skills. These small silver and black fish knock down insect prey from nearby branches by forcefully shooting water from their mouths. Talk about target practice. And, for a science moment, get this. The archerfish can compensate for visual refraction while looking from beneath the water's surface to a target in the air above. A closer look into the eye of this animal reveals an unusually large area on the retina, in which it can focus an image and still have that image be clear. As for their ability to hit targets, these fish use their jaw muscles to pump water through a tube formed by their tongues and a unique channel in the roof of their mouth. The shooting range is about 60 inches or 152 centimeters. Next time you visit us, be sure to check out a scheduled feeding with our aquarists. The archerfish makes its home in estuaries where saltwater and freshwater meet, in places like southern Asia and Australia. In this habitat, banded archerfish and clouded archerfish share their home with other animals, including the spotted scat and African mooney. Now we come to what our team affectionately calls Colorful Corner. These habitats display freshwater species from all parts of the world, including Southeast Asia, the Congo, and the United States. Hillstream loaches and fire eels showcase fascinating characteristics and behaviors. When passing through, make sure to not overlook the alligator snapping turtles. These prehistoric-looking reptiles are North America's largest freshwater turtle, growing up to 175 pounds and 3 feet long. Now we arrive at one of the most notable freshwater fish that live at Georgia Aquarium. A fan favorite, these fish are unmistakably recognizable. But here's the thing. You may have heard terrifying stories about piranha and all those sharp teeth, but really, it's a fearsome reputation that is somewhat undeserved. Yes, they do have powerful jaws and sharp interlocking teeth, but these fish are actually quite tame. And while a piranha can inflict a nasty bite and usually hunt and attack in a group, we regularly have divers in this habitat for cleaning and maintenance, and the fish are not aggressive at all. You'll actually see them swim to the opposite side when our divers are in the water. There are two species of piranha in this exhibit, the red piranha and the black spot piranha. Both are found in South American freshwater systems. This brightly colored fish is a discus, native to South America's Amazon basin. These circular-shaped omnivores feed on insects, insect larvae, and tiny invertebrates. The discus color is influenced by what it eats. Here's a fun fact. Discus fish have an interesting way of feeding their young. Fry feed on nutritious mucus secreted from the skin of both parents. The Asian small-clawed otter makes its home in parts of southern India and Southeast Asia, including the islands of Sumatra, Java, Borneo, and Palawan. It lives in freshwater wetlands and mangrove swamps and spends more time on land than in water. The Asian small-clawed otter is classified as a vulnerable species and is the smallest of the 13 species of otter. It may grow to be 24 inches or 61 centimeters long and weigh about 11 pounds or 4.9 kilograms. It eats crabs, fish, and mollusks. Welcome to one of Georgia Aquarium's newest habitats. Found on our second level inside our Aquanaut Adventure Gallery, we consider this almost part 2 to River Scout. From the second floor, you'll get wonderful views of our overhead river, but you'll also get a closer look at our alligators. Here, you'll not only see our albino alligators, you'll see our other residents too. American alligators can be spotted in the southeastern U.S. in states like Alabama, Arkansas, North and South Carolina, Florida, Georgia, Louisiana, Mississippi, Texas, and even Oklahoma. For most of the time, alligators are found in swamps, marshes, lakes, and rivers, but sometimes they're encountered in places like drainage canals, waterways, golf course ponds, and even roadways. Alligators typically reach 9.8 feet or 3 meters to 14.7 feet or 4.5 meters in length, with their tail being about 1/2 of their body length. Most alligators live anywhere from 35 to 50 years in natural habitats and anywhere from 65 to 80 years in human care. Yes, alligators can be very scary and dangerous if encountered, But take note, here's a fun fact. The American alligator is considered a keystone species. This means they play a vital role in ecosystems such as the Florida Everglades. Healthy populations of these animals help prevent the overpopulation or underpopulation of other species. So, making sure alligators are thriving is important to keeping an entire ecosystem, like the Florida Everglades, in balance. Well, folks, that's the end of our tour for today. Thank you for purchasing a memorable moment from Georgia Aquarium. Georgia Aquarium is a nonprofit organization with values rooted in education, research, and conservation. Normally, most of our costs are covered by ticket sales. Due to COVID-19, we temporarily closed our doors and suspended in-person programming. Now we are depending on your support more than ever. Your purchase of a Georgia Aquarium memorable moment helps in continuing the exceptional animal care we provide. This ensures that everything and everyone is ready to welcome you back when it is safe to do so.